Sonic Racing CrossWorlds hosts a plethora of unlockables, which can be obtained using the in-game currency known as Donpa Tickets. While early on in the game, things will seem easy to unlock, but you'll quickly learn that some intense grinding will be required to get a lot of this stuff. The vehicle parts I'd say aren't too bad to unlock, as you'll likely have a lot of tickets to work with if you played all the Grand Prix and time trials. However, there's this in-game achievement system. Now, if you're like me with Sonic games, you'll probably want to 100% this thing. That said, two of these achievements stands out when it comes to spending Donpa tickets. Those being in the Garage tab, collect all course decals and collect all horns. Now, a track decal costs 200 Donpa tickets, but there's 39 of them, making that a total of 7,800 Donpa tickets to save up in order to get them all. Then there's the horns. One horn costs 500 Donpa tickets, but there's 26 of them to unlock, making that a total of 13,000 Donpa tickets to unlock those. That's a whopping total of 20,800 Donpa tickets to save up in order to get those achievements. Now what you're probably thinking is, oh, I'll just hop online and play races so I get the tickets, no problem. Well, doing it that way is gonna take forever. From my experience, getting first place in a world race nets you 25 tickets. Considering that it takes a few minutes just to get back into another online race, yeah, that just isn't an efficient way to get a lot of tickets. There's also the online festivals, which can grant you a bunch of tickets, but it's not from the races themselves. Rather, you have to earn XP on the event meter to get them. Since the races and festivals are team races and the outcomes and XP you earn can be pretty out of your control, I don't recommend going too hard there either. You could also grind tickets from Grand Prix and time trials as well, but those are also not too efficient sources. The tracks from Grand Prix in particular have red star rings to collect. Collecting all of them on a track nets you 25 Donpa tickets. Sadly, this isn't repeatable. You'll only get a fraction of earnable tickets if you collect them all again. No. The offline mode you'll want to be grinding for Donpa tickets for is the Race Park. And what is the Race Park? Well, it's a series of additional race modes you can play in both single and multiplayer. Most of which are team-based modes, but there's also a couple of single race modes too. In the Race Park, you'll challenge a rival team of characters, which you'll have to beat in 3 races each, to earn a bonus, whether it be a vehicle part or Donpa tickets. There are a total of 8 rival teams consisting of 2 to 4 characters each. When first starting the game, you'll mostly get vehicle parts, of course, but after challenging all rival teams twice, you'll just earn a 30 Donpa ticket bonus from each team beaten. This bonus will increase by 5 tickets every time you beat all 8 teams. Yes, you heard that correctly. After beating all 8 teams, which is 24 races in total by the way, the bonus gets increased by just 5 tickets. I thought it would increase by 10 considering how much time it takes to do this, but the grind gets grindier. The Donpa ticket bonus caps at 70, so it took me 8 runs over a weekend to reach this cap. But after that, I knew the real grind was just beginning. Speaking of the grind, if you're gonna do this, stick with Extreme Race. It's the easiest mode to get first place on with low-level AI since they hardly know how to deal with all the high-powered items, which also reminds me, set the AI to the lowest level. Sure, you only get 1 additional ticket for beating them each race, but you'll beat them. That's all that matters here. You'll want to consistently hit that bonus after all. If you challenge higher level AI, let's say the max difficulty, you'll only earn an additional 5 tickets for beating them. The 4 ticket difference isn't worth the struggle to beat the AI all the time in my opinion. Also, set the speed to supersonic speed, to get this done as fast as possible. Also, I recommend using a gadget set that puts emphasis on the level 4 boost. The level 4 boost will grant you brief invincibility from those crazy items. Maybe also pair that with a handling or boost type build so you can charge those drifts easier. So now let's talk numbers. With the AI rival team at the lowest difficulty and winning each of the 3 races against them in first place, that's 10 tickets each, plus the 5 ticket bonus you earn for various reasons, but that's been consistent, plus the 70 ticket bonus, you're looking at earning 118 tickets per rival team challenge. Of course, there's 8 teams in total, so multiply that by 8 and you get 944 Donpa tickets per run. On average, it would take me over an hour to do 1 run through the teams. Let's say an hour and 20 minutes on average. After reaching the 70 ticket bonus, I pushed myself to do 3 to 4 runs per day if I had time. So that's about 4 to 5 plus hours of gameplay a day. 4 runs with all previously stated calculations comes out to 3,776 Donpa tickets per day. Now, of course, I am a human being, so sometimes I have to get up and do stuff, or I just take breaks in general, so this adds up to the grind time. Basically, I dedicated several days just to playing Sonic Racing CrossWorlds offline for hours on end to get the tickets needed to unlock those last 2 achievements I needed. Also, just having all the horns and decals is nice for customization. Beyond this point, there's other unlocks. There's auras in the garage that cost a whopping 2,000 Donpa tickets each, and there's 5 to unlock, making for a grand total of 10,000 Donpa tickets to get all those. But then, another humongous grind. You see, after clearing all the Grand Prix, you unlock the Friendship tab under the Extras menu. This is a screen where you choose to give Donpa tickets to a certain character to unlock rewards specifically themed to them. One of those achievements is to unlock at least 1 AI racer skin. In order to get one of these, you have to give a character 3,000 Donpa tickets. But there's still 3 other rewards, all being titles to unlock. And this is where it gets crazy expensive. To unlock all of a character's rewards, you will need a total of 50,000 Donpa tickets. And with there being a base roster of 23 characters, in order to get all the character rewards in the game, you will need to grind up an astronomical total of 1,150,000 Donpa tickets!
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy! Don't you smoke crack!
I'm sure some people out there are crazy enough to grind for all character rewards. But until Sonic Team adds more ways to earn Donpa tickets, maybe with like some daily and weekly missions, monthlies even, I ain't doing all that. Honestly, I was a bit afraid that I'd be sick of this game after the grind I've been through, but surprisingly I'm not. That's probably a testament to how fun the actual game is, even if I'm not playing online. But yeah, with all that said, thanks for watching this video thus far. I'll now leave y'all with footage of myself spending my hard-earned Donpa tickets after the end of my grind. And something does happen after, I'm done doing that. Well guys, I've finally come to the end of the grind. At least the grind to get the last couple of achievements, which is to unlock all of the track decals and the horns. So in total, these are all going to cost 20,800 Donpa tickets. And throughout the video, I have probably already described just how grueling of a grind this is. So now comes the moment of truth. I'm going to sit here and unlock them all. Oh my gosh. I have been grinding these tickets for nearly a week. Which, I mean, that sounds like a short amount of time, but it has felt like forever. Which is also not to say, like, oh, I'm not having fun with the game. Like, no, I like playing this game, but I have quite literally been forcing myself to play, like, nearly or over 100 races in the race park each day whenever I have time. And I've had times where I'm just getting like ultra sleepy, you know, I'm just like I'm trying to do like 2 whole runs or 3. I think for the most part I've pushed myself to do 3 whole runs, you know, doing the 24 races to get the 944 tickets each. Give or take, because sometimes it's slightly more if I like end up losing a race, but let me say, So in a moment, we're about to hear the achievement pop for the decals. Let's see. There we go. Decal connoisseur. The Steam achievement does show up on the screen, but it's not going to show up in OBS. Let's go ahead and unlock the horns. So, after doing all of this, a new tab should open at the challenge menu, so I'm looking forward to seeing what will happen there. But yeah, it's going to be nice to have access to all these horns, because now I can use these online. And these are very much worth having, because, you know, you like your car horn to sound different online, as opposed to just having the default one. And there are so many of these. There are, I think there's like 13k worth of these, but yeah. Last one, here we go. There we go, Horn Connoisseur, and I officially have every achievement in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. I am now part of, I don't know if it's like the 0.01% or something that just did it all. But alright. Now, we're going to go into the achievement screen here. Watch the Chow grab the last flag. I think I'm definitely going to sport that title. I've definitely earned it. Oh, for sure. Congratulations on completing the challenges. Even more difficult special challenges have been unlocked. Wow. Was this... That was 500 Donpa tickets I just got. Okay, where are these new challenges? Drive the length of the Earth? What? Collect 100,000 rings in total. Collect 50k Donpa tickets in total. I haven't? That's crazy considering that, you know, getting every reward from like a character friendship, that costs 50k. The fact that I have not even collected that many, yet I have done almost a week's worth of grinding like hundreds of races for tickets. That's insane. Wow. I still don't even have the auras. Like, I still have to grind for those, which I guess I don't mind doing, but maybe not immediately. I've kind of had with the race park for now. Obtain all the red star. Yeah, I still haven't done that in the Grand Prix mode, but it looks like there's actually a reason to do it. It looks like I'll be rewarded with like another 500 Donpa tickets, it seems. Play 100 time trials, that's done. In time trial, get S rank on Sonic Speed and Super Sonic Speed on all... Son. Are you kidding me? And now I have a reason to get the S ranks? Win against rival teams at the race park 240... Yeah. Yeah, no kidding, bud. You couldn't... I feel like unless you just stuck to playing online for months on end, you probably wouldn't get this one. But I have literally been, almost for a week, been racing against rival teams in the race park. And I'm gonna continue to do so for those the auras in the garage. You know, because that's just like 10,000 Donpa tickets worth. I could definitely do that, but I don't feel like doing it right now, as I said earlier. Win 100 times total in Grand Prix. Okay. Gotta really love Grand Prix if you're gonna win 100 times. Supersonic Speed, win in all Grand Prix, including the secret Grand Prix. Alright, that was pretty straightforward. Become best friends with any character over in friendships. yeah, you have to scrounge up 50k Donpa tickets. But my lord, it is such a grind, man. It is such a grind. I'm gonna go ahead and slap on the CrossWorld title, for I have earned it. But there is now an even brighter and shinier. There's some other ones here: horn connoisseur, decal connoisseur, but now there is a brighter and shinier title awaiting at the end of this new road here. I feel like World Traveler, that'll just happen eventually. I guess same here, but Sega really needs to patch in better ways to earn these stupid Donpa tickets, man. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, this I could get this one done pretty easily. This is going to be an enormous grind. I literally do not have a single S rank. Grand Prix just gonna play a lot of that, I guess, and yeah, this is just gonna be grinding up even more Donpa tickets, which again, I'm kind of done grinding the race park. Because, you know, for reference, like 3 runs where I collect like 944 Donpa tickets after 24 races. After like, I think like 3 of those runs, I will have enough for an aura. But that takes like over 3 hours. Over 3 hours for an aura. I would be doing daily aura grinding, right? There's no way I would do 6 runs. It's no. Anyway, that's that. I done earned that title up there. Yay for me, I guess.